Hello friends, this is the third part of output finding questions. In that video, we are going to discuss some more questions, how to get the output or how to dry run the code provided. So let us see, this is our question and the code is given, and that is a 2-mark question under section B of your sample question paper provided by CBSE. So this is the function call in main, and this is our function, and here 15 is being passed from in this function, and that is being stored in A. So now A, that is local to the function func, okay, that is having value what, 15. The same value will be put here. So what range function will generate? Range function will have starting from 0 and going up to 15. Last stop value is not included. The numbers which are generated by range function are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So these are the number that range function is going to generate. So let us dry run this code. Here we have some variable s, m and n. All are initialized to 0. So in starting, s will have 0, m will have 0 and n will have 0. Okay. And there I have the loop variable I. Starting, I will assume the value that is 0. So first value of I is 0. Okay. So we are talking about iteration 1, it 1. In iteration 1, I value is 0, and then we are checking this condition I mod 2 is equal to 0. So if you divide 0 by 2, what will happen? 0 to 0 times it will go, and here you will have 0 and remainder is 0 also. So this condition satisfies for this value. What condition satisfies? 0 mod 2, okay, that is going to produce 0 itself. So this condition becomes true. If becomes true, then the value of s will be incremented, s equal to s plus I. So s will be incremented and become what? S will become 1. Then in iteration 2, s will not become 1, sorry, I value is what? 0. So if you add 0 to s, which is already 0, s will remain 0 itself, it will not become 1. Okay, so here you will have s value as 0 itself. S value will not be updated to new value, that is 1. In iteration 2, I value will be 1. So 1 divided by 2 is not equal to 0, means 1. If you take out of mod 1, then mod of 1 by 2. So what is the case? The case is, if you divide 1 by 2, it will go 0 times and the remainder will be 1, which is not equal to 0. So this condition is false. Then we will check for the elif part. Again same case, if you divide 1 by 5, remainder will be 1, not 0. So this condition also false. Then it will go to the else part, where n equal to n plus I. So what is the value of n for now? The value of n for now is 0 and n is added with 1, that will become 1. M is 0, s is 0. Then iteration 3. So check out in iteration 3, I value will be 2, and the condition is matches here is the else part. Okay, all if and elif are false, so it will go to the else part. Okay, uh, now you see here, for I value of 2 for iteration 3, if you see I mod 2 means 2 mod 2 is equal to 0. Yes, condition is true. If you see 2 mod 2, that is going to generate 0, then s value will be added with I. So what is in s? 0. 0 is added with 2, that will become 2. M is 0, n is 1. Next in iteration 4, what will happen? In iteration 4, the I value will be 3. I value will be 3. So if you check out the condition for I value 3, I mod 2 is not going to result in 0 remainder. I mod 5 will not going to result in 0 remainder. It will go to the else part, and that 3 will be added to the n. So here s will remain 2, m will remain 0, n will become n plus 3 because I value is 3. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Then you have iteration 5. Okay, iteration 5, I value will be 4, and 4 mod 2 will result into the remainder 0 if condition will be satisfied. Now s will become s plus I. So s is 2, 2 plus 4 will become 6, m is 0, n is 4. Okay, no change in m and s. Then we go for the iteration 6. In iteration 6, I value will be 5, and here if condition will be false but 5 mod 5 in elif will result in 0 remainder. So m equal to m plus I. So m is 0 and 5 will be added to m, that will become 5, 6 value of s, and 4 will be n, same. Next is the I value for iteration 7. I value will be 6. 6 mod 2 will result in 0, that if condition satisfied. So 6 will be added to the value of s. 6 plus 6 is going to be 12, 5 and 4. Next iteration 8, and I value will be 7. 7 mod 2 is not going to result 0, and 7 mod 5 will also not going to result in 0. So what we will have, we will go to the else part. In else part, what will happen? 12, 5. In else part, n will be added with the 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay, so here you will get the value 11. In iteration 9, the I value will be 8, and 8 mod 2 is going to result in 0. So that 8 will be added in s will become 12 plus 8, that is 20, m will remain 5, n will remain 11. Iteration 10, I value will be 9, and 9 mod 2 not result in 0. 9 mod 5 will not result in 0. It will go to the else part. In else part, 9 will be added to the n. So it will become 20. N value will become 20 because 11 plus 9 is equal to 20. Here 5 and s value will remain as 20 only. This is the iteration 10. Then you have iteration 11. In iteration 11, the I value will be 10. Here 10 mod 2 will result in 0, which is if condition satisfied. So 10 will be added to s, it will become 30, the s value, and m value remain 5, n value will remain 20. Then iteration 12, you see the I value will become 11. 11 mod 2 will not result in 0. 11 mod 5 will not result in 0. So it will go to the else part. In else part, 11 will be added to the n value, that will become 33. Okay, here 5 s value will be 30. In 13th iteration, you see the value will be 12, I value. So 12 mod 2 will result in 0. 12 will be added to the value of s, that is going to be 30 plus 12, that is 42. Okay, so here you have what? 30 plus 12, that is 42. This 5 and 33 will be as it is. Then in iteration 14, I value will be 13. 13 mod 2 will not result in 0. 13 mod 5 will not result in 0. That is going to have uh, that is going to go to the else part. In else part, that 13 will be added to the n. So 3 plus 3 6, 46 it will become. It will n value will be 5, and s value will be what? S value will remain 42. And iteration 15, you have the I value as 14. 14 mod 2 will result in 0, which is if condition satisfied. So 14 will be added here in 42, that will give the output as 14 plus 42, so 4 plus 2 6, and this will become 56, and here you have 5, here you have 46. Then this print statement after completion of this for loop will print the value of s, m and n. So the value of s will be what? 56 space, value of m will be what? Value of m is 5, value of n will be what? Value of n will be 46. That will be the final output. So I hope you understood this explanation. Okay, so that's it for this particular video. Thank you very much for patient listening. We will come up with some different questions. Okay, so that's it for this particular video. Thank you very much.